Hello everybody, how are you doing? It is Andrea on this another beautiful evening. How is everything going? The question I get asked is all the time, Andrea, how do you discipline yourself? Well, let me tell you something. It was not always easy for me to learn discipline, self-discipline, because I kind of always had the personality of doing the right thing, being authentic, but also not worrying about what other people thought for a certain period of time as I grew older. Sure, my parents were disciplinarians, being those successful bankers who were able to achieve their life goals of completing their contributions to society in the workforce at an early age of 55 and live their best life. For me, it was difficult. For those of you who don't know, I was adopted. So the underlying thread that I've been sealing and coping with is filling those voids where I feel I wasn't abundant enough, wasn't fulfilled, or that I had to have a gap and everything had to be in tip-top shape. And when I started filling those voids, I would always know that I had to be in control. Now, what's different between self-discipline and control is having power over everything that you've done regardless of the outcome. Not following certain guidelines, rules, just making sure everything was in alignment no matter what. Self-discipline is something that we all attempt to work towards, however, have difficulties at certain stages of our lives depending on where we're strengthening our discipline. Now, for some individuals, there's financial discipline. Others, there is nutritional discipline, emotional, spiritual discipline, as well as disciplining ourselves to be mindful of having self-awareness and self-assurance, that we are held accountable and responsible for every action that we take. Discipline is knowing and understanding that everything has order, everything has a sequential factor, and that the end result is that of benefit of really adhering to the mission tasks at hand. Self-discipline at certain times can be a little bit difficult because we thrive off instant gratification, instant satisfaction, immediate gratitude, immediate results. And when it comes to self-discipline, sometimes while we are working towards that goal or working towards that achievement, it is difficult to stay on course, whether it's the nutritional factor, the physical factor of exercise, weightlifting, staying healthy, being mindful of our emotions, managing our mind and our mindset. A few key tips with self-discipline that I'd love to share with you during this video as yesterday's video, and you could check it out. I was in the elements of nature. I had taken some time off and I made a brief video of just paying it forward and being kind. But key tips for self-discipline when it comes to being successful, being balanced, being happy, being productive are the following. Number one, honing into application and mastery of patience. Allowing yourself to be patient with yourself when you are working towards a trait, a task, a goal, a milestone. Because when we don't have self-discipline and we put down a deadline or a timeline, or we have something in our mindset of how we want to do it and we don't achieve it at that time, we get frustrated. We're all about the time clock as opposed to the quality. And application you are putting towards that goal. Self-discipline. Mastering and bringing yourself back to self to achieve those goals. So number 1 is patience. Number 2, making sure that what you are working towards, you have a passion for. You are enjoying doing it, and there's a reason for pursuing it, and you feel elevated, high frequency, and positive when you are working towards your disciplinary actions to a reward, a goal, a timestamp, or an achievement. So we've got patience, passion. The last one I'd like to talk about, one of the key facets in becoming successful, is after patience and passion is purpose. And purpose by meaning understanding your why and understanding the value of what you're putting into your projects, putting into yourself, putting into your relationships, putting in the time and effort, and knowing that the end result is going to be rewarded. Now, also, some other P's are perseverance and productivity, which are just as important, but I feel that these 3 components are really powerful and impactful to take on when starting learning how to maintain self-discipline. Utilize these in a sequential manner and make sure when you have self-discipline that you are applying it every single day so it can be routine and a habitual ritual that then becomes second nature. I wish these key tips have found you well. My name is Andrea Mason, your global voice, certified under the mentorship of Dr. Les Brown and your personal accountability coach. Remember, every single second of the day, you have a choice to decide to choose to press play. Plan life according to you. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Be well and have a wonderful day. And remember, always to be authentic. Take care.